Hi Moglets! Today we're taking a look at Emilie's signature weapon, Lumidouce Elegy. We will of course be talking about if it's good for anyone else, but also this one will be a little different. Unlike pretty much every other weapon specific video I've done, we're gonna be trying it on the character it was meant for as well, Emilie, as a sort of pseudo god mode. Since we didn't get any constellations for her, I felt like god mode was a little pointless, so we're basically combining it together. Like the first Emilie showcase, a big portion of this will be re-recorded because it was made in between those, so I apologize if there's anything confusing going on.
Oh god. Cap found my address. It's over.
First of all, we do have to raise it. I didn't prepare at all. Oh no. Ruined hilt? This is probably going to be an issue. We have 0 ruined hilts. We'll probably need to buy these as well, but I'm gonna hold off until I have no choice. Oh yeah, these guys. There actually aren't that many of them, so please give us purples. Like, as many as possible. Okay, there was 1 purple, I'll take it. These are, of course, elites, so they don't take as long to farm, but there's also just not as many of them. No purples that time, unfortunately. We can get it to the 3rd star already as well, so we are making some progress, but yeah, we're gonna start needing a lot of materials soon. There are a couple bundles of 2 here and there as well, which is nice. But are they gonna give me a purple? No. Purple? No. Yeah, and some like this one, I think we're just 1-time dudes, so there's even less than I thought. Christ. Any purples from those 2? Yes, there was 1. Okay, good. And yeah, the last one down here in this cave also gives us no purples. There was a bundle of 2, no purples from this one, and not over there either. And the last place we're going here, I think I do remember there was a bundle of like 3 somewhere. Nope, just 2 again. Any purples? Yes, we did get a purple from one of them. That's like pretty much all we can do in our own world. We're gonna have to see if anyone's online. Yikes. Well, we can get that 4th star there, but now is where it starts getting really hard. Yeah, we only have 6 out of 14 purples. Let's head to the crafting station and combine everything. We're gonna need a lot of bonus sucrose. Come on, help us out. 18, give us at least 2. 1. I'm pretty sure that's not even enough for the 2nd to last star. I think we'll need at least 1 bonus here, sucrose. Come on. Okay, it was exactly enough. And now we're kind of boned. Okay, well, I mean, we did have a ton of the resin materials, way more than necessary, but we still need 27 purples and 7 energy nectars. We can do that really quick. Cap's online, so we're gonna see if we can steal his statue enemies. All right, round 2, no purple. Nope, nope. Yes, there we go. Nothing, nope. Got a purple from those 2, so I'll take it. And from those 2, no purple, unfortunately. That's everything in Sea of Bygone Eras. Just a couple here in the Fated Castle now. Yes, purple. And the final one in Cap's world does give us a purple. Okay, that was pretty decent luck, actually. But yeah, let's see how many purples in total we have now after 1 whole world. 3 bonus on 22 is pretty good, sucrose, thanks. And 15. It depends on how many raw purples we got, but probably not enough. Ooh, 2 bonus on 15, thank you very much. 6 more? Okay, not as close as I thought. I think we're just gonna buy them, honestly. No one else is online right now, and even with Cap, I had to force him to stop touching grass and actually come on Genshin so I can grab his materials. This never doesn't hurt, but yeah, I wanna get the show on the road. Okay, there we go, final star. Let's go ahead and get that XP in there and we can take a look at those main stats. Actually, very typical. 608 base attack, 33.1 crit rate. It's very average, middle of the road stats. Obviously, crit rate's a good one. But yeah, let's take a look at that passive. So 15% attack. Gonna make it slightly more niche already because some DPSs scale with HP. The rest of the passive is a little confusing. It says, after the equipping character triggers burning on an opponent or deals dendro damage to burning opponents, the damage dealt is increased by 18%. I'm going to have to assume just all damage dealt is increased by 18%, not the burning or the dendro damage to a burning target, because the effect lasts 8 seconds. If it was just that 1 instance of damage that was buffed, there wouldn't be a duration on it, right? You can also have 2 stacks, so 36% damage boost, and when 2 stacks are reached, you restore 12 energy, and that can happen every 12 seconds. Also, thankfully, all of this stuff can happen when the character is off field. Dendro pole arm. Is it really just Yaoyao? Oh my god, okay. I am halfway just curious to see if the weapon changes somehow and when we have both stacks. We should be able to pretty easily trigger 2 burnings. Let's just do her burst. There's 1. Oh, actually I didn't notice that before, but we do have some things swirling around us. We'll see if that goes away soon. Yep, there it goes. I'm quite sure those are the 2 stacks here. Yeah, so what I'm noticing already is that it's actually pretty difficult to trigger 2 burnings with a Pyro character because Pyro is very sticky. And if you try and just reapply Dendro, it's the Dendro that's going to be actually, you know, reapplying the burning. This is something I was just originally gonna leave as a comment, but I looked more into this specific mechanic because I've never paid too much attention to burning. But yeah, I just wanna clarify a bit on why it's not gonna be great for Xiangling or Pyro polearm users in general. Burning creates a special aura that only consumes the Dendro aura on an enemy while adding Pyro gauge units, which means once burning starts, it's impossible to re-trigger it with Pyro. Only Dendro can do this. In AoE situations with at least 2 enemies, this does work obviously. You can trigger 2 burning because there's 2 enemies there. Just plant Dendro first and then do Xiangling's Pyronado, whatever. The bad thing is a lot of the hardest content is single target bosses. And even in AoE situations, it's gonna be something you have to really consciously think about. Sure, the first enemies, easy. Just plant them with Dendro and do Xiangling's Pyronado. But if new enemies spawn and they get hit by the Pyronado that's still going before you have a chance to plant them with Dendro, it's over. That being said, if it's manageable and you can avoid hitting new enemies with Xiangling's Pyronado, it's pretty sick for AoE, and it's pretty sick for her, especially because she gets that 12 energy back. She is one of the better use case scenarios because getting 1 stack should always be doable, at least for the first 8 seconds of a battle. But ultimately, because she can't always take full advantage of the passive, I can't say it's good for her, you know? I was eventually able to get both stacks on a single target, but as you can see from the weird meticulous moves I made, it's just not natural or viable in my opinion. So what does all that mean? It's gonna be... It's not gonna be good for anyone again. It is kind of a shame too, because the weapon is beautiful and looks really good on a lot of other polearm users. Look how good that looks on Shinha. You know what I mean? Looks better than her own signature in my opinion, but I digress. As a stat stick, you know, good crit rate, decent base attack, 15% attack. It's gonna be good for most DPS polearms. Not as good for Hu Tao because she barely cares about attack. If you're an early game player and accidentally pull it while going for Yelan's bow or something, I wouldn't be that mad about it. Like if you don't have a lot of 5-star weapons, it is solid for a good amount of characters. You know, Shogun, it's still gonna be solid on Hu Tao, Xiao, Xiangling, whatever. Maybe I'm underestimating Yaoyao and it actually could be good for her. I mean, the energy regen is kind of hype regardless, but yeah, I really don't feel like there's much point of trying it on anyone. So we're just gonna give it to Emilie and call it a day. And with her weapon, we probably will need to build her slightly differently now. As you can see, our crit ratio is a little whack. 104 crit rate to 133 crit damage. It might be as easy as just giving her a crit damage circlet. We'll see. We do have one here. It's probably the worst circlet I've ever raised. And the other 2 we have in our possession aren't any better. So since the crit rate circlet she has isn't actually that bad, I might just more focus on crit damage for the rest of the substats. All right, I'm back. I made a few changes. We did just stick with the crit rate. We got her a different flower. I basically exchanged some crit rate for some crit damage and attack. So yeah, we're up to 2350 attack, which I think is decent. 85 crit, 179 crit damage, which we could definitely get slightly better stats in Deepwood or even Golden Troop. But again, I think the 4-piece set makes up for the lesser stats we have now. On Emilie, of course, it's a permanent 36% damage increase and 12 energy every 12 seconds, and then the 15 attack. So it is like objectively a solid weapon. It's just too niche for almost everyone else. And we're gonna do some gameplay with her in the main team I've been using. I think it'll be easier to see any sort of difference now that we have her signature weapon. Of course, the build changed a bit as well, but that is also the weapon's doing. Its crit rate allowed us to get more crit damage. So I feel like that's fair. So as usual, we're just gonna plant her E on the ground, just see what the E's are doing for now to start with. No other buffs or anything. Ooh, okay. 10,000, 41K from the passive there. I mean, we finally broke 5 digits. That's really cool. It might not sound like a massive difference from like the 8700s we were getting without her signature, but you have to remember how often these numbers are appearing. So let's go and do a good old mechanical array here. It's been a while. Let's just try and do like the sort of full rotation, I suppose. Try and keep an eye on those numbers. We'll go and do Emilie's burst as well, just to see the numbers there. 27? I was actually expecting more, to be honest. Oh yeah, and also that 12 energy we get. It should be pretty easy to keep the ultimate up, so we don't have to, you know, actually summon a new lamp like that. Gotta try good old Liam as well. I do kind of want to see if we can maybe try and spot some more of those numbers in there. But yeah, for now, let's just start with the rotation. Oh god, wow. Almost one-shotted? Oh my god, he's so annoying. Perpetual's pretty chill for the most part, so sure. The things are doing 11K now. What if we stand in Binny Ring? Ooh, yeah, there was a 75K. And then her ticks are doing 16K now in Binny Ring. I mean, maybe if you can time it right, at least right before the big shot, it might be worth it. All right, here we go. This should be 37s. Ooh, 43s. Okay, 43s in Binny Ring. And I guess if your rotation is fast enough, she can do her burst in Binny Ring. That would require some like math and stuff to see if it'd be worth it to swap out of Wriothesley during Binny Ring time to do Emilie's burst. I would think perhaps in AoE situations where most first shots would actually land on an enemy, maybe, because it can do a lot of damage. I don't know, just a theory. All right, I guess we're gonna run through good old Abyss 12 again, but this time I will go ahead and use Ganyu just because I haven't before, but also for Ganyu, don't you kind of need Xiangling? I don't think there's room for Xiangling in Burnmelt. Honestly, I think we're just gonna try without. Is she built okay? What? I should have some pretty cracked Wanderers troops like this one, so I'll be back when she's built a little better. I wanna raise this piece because that's kind of insane, and before it all goes to HP, but we'll see. No way, it actually did. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool, dude. Oh my God, that's crazy. That is actually incredible. Wow. How about this one? You got to make up for that last one, right? Certainly not that bad. 36, 37 crit value. I want to raise this one as well. We got crit damage EM. I know we're a little off topic now, but bear with me. Here we go. Why? I think I'm going to stop. My heart can't take it anymore. Okay, we got to raise this one. Please, please. Okay. No, not really. It actually didn't roll into the flat def that got uncovered, but it just still doesn't look that good. Just 6 crit rate, 18 attack. It's a lot of attack, but still. Yeah, I mean, her crit stats are looking slightly better. We'll just have to take it for now. She still does have over 2,500 attack, so sure. I'm just still a little concerned about not having Xiangling. It's gonna be a little awkward now because I put Xiangling and Binny in the wrong places. But here we go. Boom. Ooh, 100K. I know I've already seen more, but that's still very impressive. And ooh, 113. Ooh, kind of popping off actually. Holy hell. Boom. I mean, it's just like bigger number, I guess, because, you know, obviously her shots take a little longer. Should be able to do that now, I think. It's ultimately gonna come down to how fast we can beat the stage. That's all that really matters. We do have a little bit of an energy issue. Oh my God, yeah, and I'm not used to having to go to press 2 for Xiangling. That's just my fault though, so yeah, okay. I might just be not used to it. Holy hell, leave me alone. I think I'm just not quite used to it yet, because that was a pretty bad round. I think we could get it probably below, at least closer to a minute and not a minute 22 if we practice a bit. But yeah, in some scenarios, not having Xiangling with Ganyu really does hurt. I am curious to see how Magu Kinky is gonna go. Kind of the same story as last time. We got one charge attack here. It was enough, barely. All right, can we get one shot off, please? Hold on. Oh, one-shotted. Right, she's very squishy. She has 14k HP. Ooh. Oh, yeah, damn. I think we can time it a little bit better. I just got greedy with that second shot. I should have just dodged instead. We gotta get Xiangling's stuff going. Oh yeah, that's not good. Run, 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 run. Oh my God. Every single time I do anything, he just goes away because he's like a little coward. And I have to press Emilie's E because it's not reaching. Oh, it would have because he moved away again. What a little bastard. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, if we don't die here, no. That would have been about a minute, which is good. All right, let's see what we can do here. Come on. Okay, decent damage, decent damage. How many shots can we get off before he, goes invisible though? That was like 3, I think. If we can kill him right now, then that's actually not even that bad time. But that's a big if. Okay, nope, we couldn't. I'm gonna retry. All right, we gotta kill him here. I think we can. Come on, one more shot. Yes, not bad, not bad. Took about a minute 15, I believe, which, you know, I've done it faster, but I don't think he had any special, like, not going invisible stuff this time. So without the proper, like, aggravate team or whatever, it's just always takes forever unless you get lucky. And all right, yeah, we had plenty of time for the final chamber there. In summary, it's good on Emilie. and it's okay to decent on every other polearm DPS, just for the stats, as it is with most other 5-star weapons. I think the only one that can take, you know, consistent use of the passive is Yaoyao, but I don't know, man. I guess like the energy, I don't think she does a massive amount of damage, but to be fair, I haven't looked that deeply into Yaoyao. She's actually my only non-level 90 polearm user. Just as far as I remember, she is mostly just a Dendro applicator plus healer. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But all right, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.